making my coffee, as you saw that I made. Really simple. The coffee that we get is from the fresh market, and they have flavored coffees, which are absolutely amazing. Right now we have the Georgia pecan, which we've been drinking for a couple weeks now. But yeah, so it's sweet enough. All I have to do is add a little bit of that stevia that you saw, and it's great. It meets my needs. So yeah, so I'm gonna finish my coffee, and then I will show you guys how I make my breakfast and what I'm eating. And typically I eat the same thing every morning, especially during the week. Weekends may change a little bit, but yeah, so I'll show you what my breakfast looks like, how I make that. And then the next 3 meals that I have are already prepared, so I will just show you what they are as I'm eating them and put what it is in the macros up on the screen so that you guys know what's in them. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy following my full day of eating, and feel free if you have any questions, if I didn't clarify anything well or didn't tell you a brand that I use or something like that, please don't hesitate to leave a comment below, and I will get back to that immediately and try to answer as best as possible. So yeah, so I'm gonna go finish my coffee, and then finish getting ready and walk you guys through my day. Oatmeal with PB2 and cinnamon, and then my egg white omelet with mushrooms and spinach topped with some salsa. So I'm just gonna chime in really quick and say that you guys just saw me prepare my breakfast. This is probably by far my favorite meal of the day. Just saying. I wake up every morning extremely excited to eat, which, that happens on a daily basis and every couple of hours, but this is definitely my favorite. Breakfast is my favorite meal. Breakfast foods are my favorite types of foods, so yeah, keep that in mind if you ever want to take me out to eat. Waffles, pancakes, eggs, bacon, oatmeal, it's my jam. So yeah. And this is what I use every day to carry my food, especially if I'm working longer days. So if you open this here, then you will see 2 of my meals here. And then up here, struggle right now, is my waffle. My second meal is what I'll have next. So yeah, so this is a cooler. It keeps it cold all day long. But yeah, this is what I carry to work every day. Hey there, so I'm obviously at work, but I wanted to quickly just show you my second meal. So here it is. Pretty, isn't it? Not 1, but 2 waffles. And for reference of how big they are, this is my hand. So just about the same size as my hand. So I'm going to eat this, and I use this as well. And this is some almond butter. Here are the macros on that. And this, just a side note, my fat intake is fairly low right now, just because my body just doesn't do that well with fat. So this is my main source of fat for the day. I choose to use it with my waffles. So yeah, this is just almond butter. And I personally like almond butter over peanut butter, but that's just preference. The macros are typically the same. But yeah, so there is my meal, and so now I'm just gonna go eat that and get back to work. So just a quick update. I realized that I wasn't telling you guys the times that I was eating. So I am enjoying a cup of coffee. Yes, it's as big as my head. Seriously, it's huge. But anyway, it's not full, don't worry. See? This is my second cup. You guys saw me drink one this morning. But it is, what time is it? It is 11:05. And having another cup of coffee. So here is my lunch, or better known as meal 3. So what I have here is just a salad with shredded lettuce, some cucumbers, some green peppers, some tomatoes, and some shredded chicken, topped with good old-fashioned mustard. So yeah, there it is, and there's Bobby. He came and ate lunch with me.
I can now put this in.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm having. Back again. It is about 3 o'clock, and I'm gonna eat. I usually eat around 3:30, but I have a conference call I have to be on at 3, so it's like 2:55, so I'm just gonna hurry up and eat really quick. But I wanted to show you guys what I'm eating. So as you can see, the past 2 meals I haven't really had any carbs, and that's just personal opinion right now based on my goals. But so I'll get off in about an hour, and so when I get home, we are going to go to the gym. And so what I do is I make sure, and I know I've told all my clients this, and I really make sure I program this way for most of my clients, and that is the meal before my training, or my largest meal before my training. I may have a snack before, but nothing big. So the larger meal before my training is always going to have a carb, a complex carb. And so if you can see, this is my meal right now. So what I have is about 100 grams of jasmine rice. Don't ask me what that equates to as far as cup sizes or half cup. I don't know. About 4.5 to 5 ounces of cod. I prefer cod over tilapia. It's just a personal preference. And then about 100 grams of like Kroger's frozen veggies. So it's cauliflower and broccoli, and I think there's a couple pieces of carrots in down there somewhere. But yeah, so that is what I'm about to eat, and I just topped it off with some sugar-free ketchup. Just like 1 tablespoon, just a tiny bit, just to give the fish a little bit of flavor. But yeah, so this is what I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna hop on a conference call, and then head out for the day, and then I will catch you guys either right before I train or after them. So, yeah. So I am making my 5th meal before we head to the gym, and I'm gonna repeat a meal that I've already had today just because I'm kind of in the mood for it, and I don't really want anything heavy before going to the gym, so I'm gonna make a waffle again, and I was gonna show you guys how I did that. So here that is. So this is what the batter looks like. Really simple. I'll put the recipe in the description box below. But all it is this is the protein I use, and I've been using it for a really long time. And it's delicious, especially the snickerdoodle flavor when it comes to making the waffles. So it's just my allotted serving in there, however much I want as far as protein is concerned, and egg whites, a little bit of baking powder, and some cinnamon, and then a little water in there to get the consistency right. So I'm not quite done. I decided to melt some peanut butter. So this is regular peanut butter. I know earlier I said I use and prefer almond butter. I do. However, that cannot melt. So if you put that in the microwave, it just kind of gets all clumpy. So this is just Jif natural peanut butter. This is Bobby's, and I just used about a tablespoon of it, and I melt it, and I'm just gonna pour this over the waffles. And then I also use this right here. So this is the sugar-free pancake syrup that I use. And here are the macros on that, which they're wonderful. And I definitely don't use 1/4 of a cup. I use probably half that, if not less. I like my waffles crunchy. So yeah, I'll show you the finished product once I kind of pour everything on. Okay, so here is the finished product. They look delicious, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat these. It is about 5 o'clock now, and then we are gonna head to the gym in about an hour. Okay, getting ready to head to the gym. Quick little mini outfit showing here. I have it's new, it's a Victoria's Secret sports bra, which I love. The straps, I could live in this thing. T-shirt Bobby got me a long time ago from a really awesome brand, Donuts and Deadlifts. Shout out to them. And just some of my high-waisted tights. Today is leg day, so fueled with none other than Monster. Catch you after the gym. Okay, so I'm gonna back up so you can see me. So I'm about to make my last meal. We just got back from the gym about 20 minutes ago. Showered and changed. And so, yeah, so my last meal, get this guys, this is probably, you know how I said breakfast was my favorite, waffles come in close second, but this is the perfect way for me to end my night. So I'm gonna use, again, the same brand of protein I showed you guys earlier how to make the waffles, but this one, look at this flavor right here. Yeah, chocolate cupcake, and it tastes just like it. And the macros on this are incredible. Yeah, only 1 gram of carb and 1.5 grams of fat, and then the rest is protein, which is awesome. So I'm gonna show you how to make protein ice cream. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. So let me show you what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna get the scoop out. So I'm gonna get a scoop of protein. Go ahead and put it in my little blender cup, and then we're gonna do about a cup of, I use cashew milk. I just find cashew milk kind of mixes better than almond milk. It's just a little smoother and more creamy. So I'm gonna do about a cup of that, which again, this is hardly anything. A whole cup is just 25 calories. So we're gonna do that, and then let me show you the secret to a very creamy ice cream-like consistency is this right here. It's called xanthan gum. Macros are great, so I'm only gonna use it. The serving size is a tablespoon. You don't even need that much. I use, this is a teaspoon measuring cup that I use. I just kind of put 1 teaspoon in there. And that is plenty. It does the job perfectly. Okay, so you do that, and then you add ice, blend it up, and then I'll show you what it turns out like. So this is the consistency. Ugh. Struggle. So as you can see, this is the consistency. Literally ice cream. It's such a great way to kind of meet that craving late at night for ice cream. But you're essentially not getting any carbs, maybe 3 or 4 grams of carbs in this entire bowl. And it's about 25 grams of protein depending on how much powder you use.